Dude, I just fucking pissed.
Right on the floor, like he just pulled his dick out. He almost got it all over the N64. Stop! I had to grab it and aim it away.
I must be very hydrated because I just fucking pissed out like Dasani smart water. You could drink that toilet water.
No, I mean you can drink piss anyway, just not way too much of it.
Theoretically, anyone can drink piss.
Not theoretically, literally. It's sterile.
Actually, you know that pee is it does come out sterile, but it becomes filled with bacteria very fast.
Gotta get it down as quick as you can then.
Yeah, so you have to like, if you can, get flexible enough, do your stretches, and just drink the piss like
right from the source.
Wrap your lips right around the head of your wiener
and get as close as you can.
And just like if you can make contact with your penis and just pee right into your mouth, do it.
As far as women, you're probably out of luck unless you're really flexible.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen there's videos on Pornhub where I saw this the other day. It was a compilation of like girls licking their own vaginas compilation.
I wouldn't think there would be enough people able to do that to create a compilation out of it, unless it was like the same two girls in a million different scenes.
That's actually what it is.
Oh, okay.
It's
I was like, that's gotta be fucking hard.
Most of the scenes are the same girl, and they're like all confirmed fake, because you can tell that she's just sitting on top of another girl with like the same skin complexion as
bastards.
But,
how dare they?
But there is one.
Where's the integrity in my porn?
There is one at the end that people are like, yeah, no, you can tell that one's real. And you can tell that one's real because like you can clearly see that there's no one else there. The other ones, it's like the same fucking straightforward camera shot to where like you can tell that it's someone
This
else.
isn't some Hollywood movie magic over here. That girl was legitimately eating herself out.
Yeah, and you could tell because she was just like...
Probably wasn't very pleasurable.
Struggling to reach, yeah, and I was just like...
1% of her was feeling it, 99% was like, fucking Christ, my back.
So I was like, that's the equivalent of like me licking my own fucking nutsack.
Yeah.
Like that's... You gotta go really far down for that shit.
Yeah, it's gotta be difficult as hell.
Gosh,
hey, but you know what? If you can do that, and you're in porn, you've got a fucking market cornered.
Moneymaker pussy right there.
Hey, there was, okay, so there's a comedian, I'm sure I mentioned him before, Doug Stanhope. He's fucking brilliant. And he had a line where he was talking about how his comedy is really, really out there, but how he thrives on his fan base because he's not going to be popular in general. It's like really, really fat bearded lady porn or something. It's never gonna be mainstream porn, but people that do jack off to her, they will drive a long fucking way to see her.
Oh yeah,
like, yeah, that's true. Not just in porn and anything, but yeah, I mean, you have a dedicated fan base when you're something like that.
Any kind of niche thing, and especially like you said, like with niche porn, like. People like
of which there is a lot.
Like, what is that one fetish where like you get off to the idea of being consumed?
Vor, man.
Vor?
Yeah, carnivore is I believe where it comes from. It might be pronounced vor-a, I'm not sure.
So vor, people are so like the people that are into that weird fucking porn. I'm not gonna. Okay.
No kink shaming here. If you're into getting eaten, that's cool.
Actually, no. I will say
it's weird, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it's if you're into that kind of stuff.
You do you, man. I don't give a fuck what people jack off to.
I fully support any fetish as long as it's not like fucking...
As long as it's not harmful to somebody else, who gives a shit?
Yeah, like if it's not like child pornography or like legitimate actual rape scenes, like...
Yeah, that stuff's problematic.
Like BDSM and struggle fucking, like I can get down with that, you know?
Struggle fucking.
Or like simulated rape scenes. Like I'm personally not into that, but like...
People are, and as long as everyone in it doesn't give a shit, you're over it.
Yeah, like you fucking like the actors consent, whatever. But vor, like obviously that is such a fucking fine-tuned niche.
Yeah.
The supply and demand is in a really weird spot because the people that want it, the people that demand it, really fucking demand it. And there's not enough people to supply it.
Right. I have a friend who had a boyfriend once who was into that, and like she was judgmental about it. I'm like, fuck you, let him be into what he wants. And I started sending her websites for it. I would just go look them up. I'm like, here, send it to your boyfriend. She's like, what is it? I'm like, it's a porn link for stuff he's into. If you're gonna make fun of him for it, I'm gonna support him. Fuck you. He probably doesn't have many sites he can go to.
Okay, how's that for improvement? There you go. All right, so all of our weapons have increased to or improved to level 2.
Yeah, it's probably better than level 1.
Yeah, I would hope so.
All right, everything good.
The basic way that Western culture is, has numbers and the way that they improve. Yes.
Yeah, they go up. Increase in value.
Oh, cool. He's like dual wielding now.
Okay, this is completely random and it's mathematical philosophy, so this is not going to be interesting to anyone, but maybe you would find this interesting. Somebody was asking online what the significance of coming up with the number 0 actually was. Because it doesn't, and it's like, you have to understand a concept of a world without 0, a mathematical representation of nothing. And they said, you have to understand, nothing is not 0. It's like, so let's say you had 7 goats, and then somebody took all 7 of your goats. You have 0 goats, or you have no goats. But think about it more in a mathematical sense. Would you say you have 7 groups of 0 goats? Or you have 0 groups of 7 goats? Like, once you start understanding that nothing and 0 aren't really the same in math, they are in everything else, but when it comes to math, they're not, it gets really fucked up. And you need a digit to represent it, or it doesn't make any sense anymore. They kept putting different examples. It's like, this is breaking my brain. Stop it.
Huh.
It was an interesting conversation I just stumbled on the internet. Like 7 groups of 0 goats. or like, if you didn't get any sleep last night. Let's say you say I got no sleep last night, literally. But would you say you have 0 minutes of sleep? But then you didn't get sleep. So why would you say you got sleep? Did you get no sleep, or did you get 0 minutes of sleep? Or 0 seconds of sleep? Like, why would you refer to it by a number if you never went to sleep? There shouldn't be a number, but there is, because you have to quantify it. But it's not the same as no sleep, it's weird. Well, that's different.
I'm not gonna lie, you blew my fucking mind with that shit. Like,
Thank you, random Redditor who explained that to me.
Leave it to Reddit to always to fucking put that kind of shit out there.
And to break that down further, when you can mathematically do something as opposed to literally do something, they said take like any number, mathematically you can keep dividing a number forever. You'll never hit a moment where you can't make it less, You can always divide by 2 and keep cutting it in half. Physically, you can't. Once you hit an atom, you've got 3 parts of an atom, and then you're done. Except for splitting your atom, which is a huge, scientific aspect, because it's not supposed to be possible, but you can do it.
Yeah, that's nuclear fission.
Right. So, mathematically, yeah, you could just keep dividing. Oh, yeah, it was 5 feet. Oh, now it was 2.5 feet. Okay, now it was 1 point whatever feet. And you could just keep cutting it down into smaller and smaller digits forever. But literally, you can't. Eventually, you have 1 atom and 3 things in an atom. Yeah. And the only way to go farther is to create nuclear fucking fission to keep it going. And then what do you do? Do it again? Well, yeah, that's a good point. Math is infinite. Reality is not.
That is some fucking crazy shit.
That's
the kind of stuff where some people like debating about politics, some people like debating about religion. I like that kind of stuff. I wish I knew more about it so I could discuss that with someone. But I don't know shit about that stuff.
It's okay. And neither did the philosophers who figured it out. They just sat around talking about it with their friends while high off their ass, and they started writing it down.
Smoking opium or something.
Yeah, that's pretty much how they did it. And then, you take that into the opposite direction with the universe. Wrapping your head around the thought of a universe not ending. Everything we have ever experienced in our lives, you, me, everyone in this house, everyone in this world, has been taught and experienced that everything comes to an end. But the universe doesn't, and it's what's outside of it? There is no end to it, it just keeps going. And to try to, visualize that is almost impossible. But it's probably true. But we don't really know it's true because we can't really figure that out. It's just... Or here's another one, you take 2 atoms, let's say two molecules of oxygen, or atoms of oxygen, however the fuck it works. And it's okay, so what is in between the nucleus and those, the electrons that are spinning around the outside? What's in between that? Because normally you just go, oh, nothing, well, air, I guess. Well, air is made up of these atoms.
Yeah.
So air is not fitting in there. So what's in there?
Huh.
Just nothing? What does that fucking mean?
But can there actually... There can't realistically be nothing, right?
I don't know.
If it exists, if it's occupying space, then it has to be atoms of some kind of material.
But we're talking about an atom, so it had to be smaller than an atom, which doesn't exist that we're aware of. there doesn't seem to be anything smaller than atoms. There's the theory that it's just energy strands, but even then, it's connected to a physical item, which is not there, because atoms make up physical items. So I mean, what the fuck is in between all the parts of the atom?
Do we even have, like, the technology to see that small of a thing?
I would assume not. When you're talking about seeing something that's incredibly small, I always hear electron microscope, which as far as I know makes it so you don't see an electron, which is what we're talking about. So I don't know. I mean, maybe. I'm sure they're working on it.
All right, so we just met this witch who has to do something for us. I don't even know.
Just has human skulls sitting out on our counter?
Yeah,
That's cool.
Is my fly open?
What?
I see an old man with a strange look in a very dark place. Strange? Then it could only be the wise old man in Ega.
What? There's no other strange old men in the world?
It sounds like you know this man.
Oh, probably
How
not.
about it? With my powers, I could call him out here. Really? Please, I just want to get a glimpse of my wise old man.
Wise old man.
All right, I'll do it for 300 real. Real? Huh? I'm only 4. What's money?
You're asking us for money?
We have more than enough to give her that.
Of course, this is business. I've got to charge something. 300 real. Yeah, tell you whatever. No.
Luckily,
okay,
you can just farm money out of this game nonstop.
Yeah.
Unlimited supply.
My money count is actually, I don't think it's went up or down at all, like, throughout the whole game.
Other than when you're hurling it at people.
Well, even then, like, I get money more than I'm getting money just as much as I'm spending it.
Wise man. Oh, Goemon. Where in the world is this?
Oh, man, what happened to you? Oh, no.
Wise man, tell us. We went to save Kyoshu and Umitsu, but we have no idea where to go or look. I see. As I understand it, Kyushu is floating in outer space.
Oh.
Outer space?
Well, we're fucked. How are we going to do that?
But how are we going to get all the way out there?
Spaceship!
There's one way.
NASA!
Huh? Retrieve miracle items from the 4 Flake Gang leaders of Peach Mountain.
What?
And take it to the altar of the Stone Circle in u.o.a to the west. I'm
Why was that
making
in
this shit up.
brackets?
Then you'll be able to go to outer space. Awesome.
I hope they don't realize I'm really
Wise man,
fucking high.
How did you know? Oh, I smoke a lot of opium. The wise man says, wait a minute. I see you already have 3 miracle items.
One step ahead of you, motherfucker.
Well, talk about a miracle.
Good one. Good,
We have to get one more. Okay, cool. Fuck off. Bye, witch.
Which bitch? Okay.
What if this was the opening and this game just turned into a dedicated racing game where you're just sliding on your stomach?
Well,
and, like,
I mean, it would be unexpected.
and that was like the intro to this racing game was the first 3 or 4 hours of content. That
Gotcha.
would be a fucking twist right there.
Didn't see this coming, did ya?
Kind of like how Saints Row 4. It was just 3 games was the prologue to being a Matrix parody. As Saints Row 4 is an outer space and robots.
Oh, yeah.
And,
We played a little bit of that. Hey, if you guys are interested in Saints Row 4, go check out our channel. We Let's Played it like a year ago.
Long time ago, but
We never finished it.
yeah, we never finished it.
But there's some episodes up. We were pretty cool. We were just this really fat black dude with a great voice. Yeah!
Yeah,
That was it.
this is my jam.
The stone circle. So I think this is where we
we
deposit the miracle stones to the stone circle.
Yeah, but we need one more, bro. And they're miracle items, not miracle stones.
Oh yeah.
Get your head out of your ass.
Your ass.
Okay, well, let's talk to the fucking fortune teller again.
I guess. I was about to ask you something, and I cannot remember what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. I mean that, actually, Jesus Christ. Oh, reference to your other video series.
Yeah! That isn't even on YouTube right now.
No, unfortunately.
They, I mean, maybe they are by the time this episode airs, but I don't know.
No. Too many tits. It was a huge problem. Tits
But,
and dicks, man. You can't show that.
If I haven't started yet, The Awakening and Milfy City and Indecent Desires will be back. They will be making a grand return when I finish re-editing the episodes, and then I can re-upload them once they're a little safer.
And if I'm not mistaken, a good chunk of them are on are they not?
Oh, yeah.
Advertise our
I can't. That'll get us in trouble.
Oh, never mind.
So...
Forget what you just heard. You heard nothing.
You heard nothing.
It's totally not on
Kill yourself. Do it.
Damn. Can you imagine if that's what Palpatine was shouting to people? Just kill yourself.
Kill yourself.
Just do it.
Do it.
I shouldn't do it. Anakin just cuts his head off. Fucking Star Wars over, ladies and gentlemen.
Tulazuma!
This
I will solve your worries here.
fucking thing.
The weirdo of Peach Mountain who's around somewhere has the miracle item you're looking for. To find out where he is, listen to the people of the festival village. Fuck you!
Thanks for nothing, you
To figure out where to
freaky
go
thing.
next, talk to everyone but me.
Yeah, I'll just
The
talk to
fortune
everyone in
teller.
this country. No problem.
Climb up the waterfall of Kagan.
God, and you can become a mermaid. I want to be a mermaid.
Where the fuck's the waterfall
That
at?
lazy bitch.
Wait a
I'm going to become a mermaid and wait for my
second.
prince to come. How do you go find him?
Is that in Zazentown? Do I have to go back to Zazentown?
Like he's got nothing better to do than look for you as a mermaid.
Oh, somewhere in this village.
He's a prince, for fuck's sake. He's got to deal with noble shit and running a county or a kingdom or whatever the hell he is in charge of. There's the dog headbanging again. Tekimaru. Thank you, Tekimaru.
There's no way you can destroy this stone. Oh, we already did that, you dumb fucking dog!
Is nobody questioning why the dog speaks?
No.
No, we're not.
Yeah, it is a strange village.
All right, well,
Fuck
we should
off.
figure it out in the next episode because,
All right.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I will figure out in the next episode. And we will see you guys later.
Bye, friends.
Bye.